you have a debut album coming out, Lace Up, October 9th. What can fans expect from that coming out?
Well, you know, fans like to say there's a bunch of different Machine Gun Kellys every time we release a project. Like, oh, it's a new sound, oh, it's a new sound, oh, it's a new... It's like, I definitely get that because, I mean, like, you know, I go through different phases in my life and I always make my music about what's going on. But the Lace Up album is more true to, I think, the message that we started, which is, you know, I have the wild side and I definitely am you know, I don't know, I would say a certain type of street motherfucker, but this album is more like for the kids who want to have someone say what they're feeling, you know. So it's just more like the original Lace Up mixtape, and that's something that the hardcore fans will understand. So, but I mean, but ultimately, man, it's just like a great sounding MGK. 'Cause it's like this great production. I mean, it's a major label album, you know. Like, I mean, excuse me, the major label didn't. You know, it wasn't like it was a major label formulated album, but you know, it had that. I don't know, it just has that like little thing to it that when you hear it, it just sonically sounds like, you know, like a Michael Jackson record or some shit. You know?
Very nice. And you are taking a trip to Europe coming up very soon?
Sorry, I just picked a scab on my fucking neck. Yeah, we leave for Europe tomorrow, man. A couple hours.
And
we'll be riding that motherfucking plane ride, baked as a fucking cookie because I heard that flight is long and no motherfucker. Why are you sitting like that?
Y'all really look weird.
You look crazy.
I'm small.
Yeah. I know the current is like shielding this motherfucker. What was the Europe thing?
Europe.
We're going to Europe.
Yeah.
We have like 15 days. We're out there for like 2 weeks. When we come back home, album process time, October 9th. I don't got much to say. Slim, what we got to say?
October 9th, the album comes.
Feel me? Exactly. That's all we gotta say.
That's what it's about.
Let's answer that question.
Next question. Warped Tour. Explain your experience with Warped Tour.
Slim, what we got to say?
October 9th.
Motherfucker. I was playing, we just had to work on that EST shit. What the question was Warped Tour. What was it? How was it?
How was your experience with Warped
That
Tour?
was beautiful, man. Warped Tour was like, you know, when we did the Hostile Takeover tour with Tech was like a OG, like a mentor to us. But it was such a rough, long tour that it was more like fucking like, I don't know, it was like boot camp, you know. Like, and Tech understood that, you know, we definitely had to. It was more like we were focused on making it through that one, whereas Warped Tour was like, after we made it through that shit was a breeze. So we were just, you know, going out having fun with the bands every night, watching them do their thing. They came and watched us. It was just cool, like walking around, like seeing. It was like a fantasy world. It was almost like a fucking, like a rock star movie. Like, you just wake up and you like wake up to music, loud music, half naked girls, buffets of shitty chicken, but like good chicken. And like, I don't know, it was a really cool experience. So Warped Tour, you know, all the way has Machine Gun Kelly's love.
And your new single, Invisible. What can you explain about that, pretty much? How do you think the feel came off with that, from the fans aspect?
You know, I think it was a great record. I think it is a great record. I think the mainstream, it's so weird because it sounds like a mainstream song. It doesn't, I mean, like, I keep saying that, but I keep not wanting to fucking say it. Like, I mean, like, you know what the fuck I'm saying, man. I'm not a mainstream motherfucker, so don't say that. But like, it has a universal sound, is what I'm saying. And like, I thought it would be picked up a lot greater than it did at radio and stuff like that, but it didn't really do it yet. But I have all this like bundled up faith and shit, like, 'cause I'm on this whole new like positive turn in life that like I just believe that it's like, even tonight, man, when that song came on, that was like one of the illest songs of the night. Wasn't that shit though? That shit was crazy. You know, that shit was raw. Like, I don't know, when we did that song tonight, it was like, that just like reinstilled that faith in that song that it could be like huge, dude. So, I think, I mean, you know, just because it has the name Machine Gun Kelly attached to it, it's gonna take a little longer. It's a little rougher, but.
If you don't mind if I ask, how was the experience working with the WWE and WrestleMania and playing in front of millions of people like that?
Man, I mean, ask anybody how it feels to perform in front of 85,000 people. I'm pretty sure they're gonna say it was pretty goddamn cool.
Awesome. Thanks, man.
Hell yeah,
I appreciate it.
Man. Definitely,
I appreciate it.